Hey, do you want to know why I stopped designing websites directly in Webflow? After losing countless hours and thousands of dollars redoing projects, I found a better way. So today I'll show you why starting your design process in Figma will save you much more time, money, and help you win better clients. So let's dive in. So if you are building websites directly in Webflow, you are probably doing what I used to do, jumping straight into Webflow to start designing. I get it, like it feels faster initially because you are skipping the Figma part, but trust me, it's costing you more than you think. So let's break down what we are talking about here. Figma is a design tool that lets you create website mockups before building them. Think of it as sketching your house before laying out the foundation. So when you design in Figma first, you create clean, organized mockups, you get client approval before building, you plan your site structure properly before jumping into Webflow, and you make design changes quickly. But when you start directly inside Webflow, you mix design and development processes, you make expensive changes late in the project, and you waste time rebuilding sections, and you risk scope creep. I learned this the hard way after rebuilding an entire site 3 times because my client kept changing their mind. And that project ate up my profit margins and taught me a valuable lesson. So here's why starting inside Figma will help you transform your whole web design business. First, speed up your design process. So when you're designing Figma, you can be very fast. You can move elements very fast around Figma, and no load times, no class management, just pure design. You can be very playful, but as compared to if you are doing it inside Webflow, each change needs careful planning to avoid breaking the responsive layout, and your creativity gets hampered. Plus you need to also make sure that you are following a proper system when building in Webflow, and this messes up a lot of things. Second, get better client feedback. So let's say you are designing inside Figma, you can put 2 frames, 2 mockups that you have already built out. You can show them side by side and they can compare which looks better and which aligns with their vision better. And clients understands mockup better than a half-built website. They focus on the design, not any technical details. This means clearer feedback and fewer revisions. Third, raise your prices. Professional mockups help you look more professional. My clients started seeing me as a strategist, not just a website builder. And this helped me raise my prices from, the first project that I did was for $40, and recently we charged $40,000 for a, website redesign and Webflow development project. And fourth one is work faster with clients. When clients approve a design inside Figma, you can build confidence. No more rebuilding sections because a client changed their mind halfway through the development. And if I give you like another example, design wise, another example. So let's say you want to have some kind of design element on right end of the section. So in Figma, if you're designing inside Figma, you can just put it there just by dragging, and you can place that there. But if it's in Webflow, you need to know exactly what property to give. First you need to give class to that element, and then after giving a proper class, you need to assign specific properties to that element to move it to the right hand side. And let's say client doesn't like it, then you need to just go over again. And there are like lot of countless examples like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll walk you through our proven process that saves time and keeps our clients happy. Step 1 is what we do is strategy to sitemaps. So after your strategy session, we bring your sitemap. So we use a software called Relume for the whole sitemap process. What we do is we bring that sitemap from Relume to Figma so that it gives us a starting point. On some cases, what we also do is we create like some rough first draft of the wireframe inside Relume and bring that over as well inside Figma. And from all the notes that we have from the strategy session of the client and the finalization of the sitemap, we start the process. We start with the mid-fidelity wireframing on our end. Sorry, but before starting that, we drop all the client comments, all the meeting notes right inside Figma so that we have everything at one place, and they'll guide us through our design process, through our design choices. Then step 2 is, as I said, mid-fidelity wireframing. So as I said, sometimes we start with quick wireframe variations inside Relume, and this helps us test different layouts fast and show clients some mockups, like really rough mockups. But we don't always do that. It depends on what requirement does client have based on the strategy session that we have. Then step 3 is the mid-fidelity wireframing inside Figma. Next, what we do is we build your mid-fidelity wireframes inside Figma. These are clean structured layouts without the final polish, without any design elements. And we get the client approval here right inside Figma. And again, as I said, inside Figma, if it is inside Figma, we can do changes quick, and we take the client approval, and once they are happy with it, we move on to the high fidelity design. So once mid fidelity is approved, we transform those wireframes into high fidelity designs. We apply all the brand guidelines and everything that we discussed design wise inside the strategy session here in this process. And here's a pro tip: we only design desktop versions inside Figma. So what we do is we handle responsive design directly inside Webflow. The only time we design like mobile layout in Figma is for custom layouts that need special attention, or some that are not that obvious, or some that needs a different layout for the mobile. We do that inside Figma just only for that. Otherwise, we make it responsive directly in Webflow. Then next step is the client approval. We get final approval of the client inside Figma and make the necessary changes based on their feedback. And this is crucial because no Webflow build starts until the design is logged. And once the design is logged, we create a proper style guide inside Figma so that it can help our developer. Then comes the Webflow build part. That is the final step in the process. So now, as you have all the designs ready to be built out in Webflow, you have the style guide ready inside Figma. Now you can build out in Webflow with confidence. No more back and forth, no more rebuilding sections, just clean and efficient development. And you can have a much cleaner development with this because you can plan your entire Webflow development process before actually starting the development. And that helps a lot in the whole process. So are you ready to level up your web design business? Start your next project in Figma. And trust me, your future self will thank you. Drop a comment below with your biggest Webflow design challenge and hit subscribe for more tips on building a profitable web design business. See you in the next video.